Kia ora and hello. I'm Chester for Earth Sciences New Zealand, joined by our friend John Law from the Metservice. Good afternoon, John.
Kia ora, Chester. Thanks again for having me. End of the month, July already.
I know.
An exciting time. Yeah, it's been always a busy time for us looking at what has happened and what's going to happen. But the weekend definitely brings its own set of weather as well. You can see we've got those severe weather watches and warnings all ready to come through. And I think they're probably just the first raft that comes across us. Heavy rainfall, strong winds. Classic northwester. So on the plus side, temperatures should be much better for places like Canterbury. Not quite as cold as it has been. But yeah, it is looking like an unsettled first weekend of the school holidays. So it's something to watch out for over the next few days. Definitely wetter, windier, and back into some colder snow weather by the time we head in towards Monday, Tuesday as well. So plenty happening.
Yeah, that's right. So it's only Friday here as we record this video. That means additional watches and warnings probably to follow. So you want to watch this space, stay with the Metservice, of course. What do you anticipate towards the end of the weekend as that storm system moves north? Well, again, we don't have the warnings for that yet, but what do you anticipate in that time period?
Yeah, great question. So this is the first loss. There's this first front runs through the heavy rainfall on those western coasts. But as we head in towards Monday, Tuesday, another low pressure off that western coast of the North Island brings more onshore winds in towards places like Wairarapa, Hawke's Bay, down towards the top, like Marlborough as well. Now, you'll remember that only a couple of weeks ago, we had that heavy rainfall in Wairarapa. So this is on top of what we've already had through there.
Right.
So I think those areas in the east, ones to watch out for. And classically, a bit of a squeeze through the winds there, places like Wellington and, again, the coastal parts of Marlborough. Some windy weather through there. And I think with that cold air coming up from the south, that combination of cold air, once again, and moisture, areas up in the higher hill country of places, Canterbury and Marlborough, watching out for some snowfall over those higher mountain passes as well. So, yeah, I think the end of the weekend, the start of next week, particularly on those eastern parts of the middle areas of New Zealand, definitely ones to keep an eye on the forecast.
Right. Want to keep that in mind if you're doing any travel, as you mentioned, for school holidays, if you're headed up to any of our mountain areas, especially in the South Island with that potential snow. And I think, John, we will take what we can get as far as precipitation. As far as snow is concerned, it's been so desperately dry snow-wise so far this winter. And June was a record warm one. We could use some colder air to just kind of reset the atmosphere a little bit, right?
Yeah, definitely June. What a turn up for the books. It's incredibly warm through there. Those really warm days, but also warm nights. And I think that's really made that difference in the average. You were saying it's the warmest June on record. Is that for the whole country?
Yeah.
It really is. Really was a warm one. But of course, that meant that any precip we did get turned as rain, and any snow that did form over the higher ground started to melt away. So this next pulse of cold air will hopefully give us some good amounts of snowfall, perhaps on, say, Saturday, Sunday, over those higher parts of the far southern areas, so places like central Otago and Southland. A good chance for you to get some snowfall through there. And then, like I say, towards the end of the weekend, perhaps more of those North Canterbury areas and up towards Marlborough. But yeah, it's been so dry in terms of snowfall. This is hopefully something that will help the ski fields get to see some bit of a white coat on top of those hills.
Yep, that'll be nice for the river catchments as well, and kind of stockpiling as much snow as we can as we head towards spring because, well, you already know the story, right? We've got El Niño. John, it's officially been declared.
Yeah.
We watch this map here, and you can see as we go from that cooler than usual waters there in the central and eastern Pacific and how the pattern completely flips, especially in that Niño 3.4 region. So at Earth Sciences New Zealand, we have officially declared it to be El Niño. The atmosphere has responded. The ocean has responded. We've got full details in a video I did with Mr. John Tunster, who's also one of your workmates. So you can check that out on our Facebook page, our YouTube page as well. As always, John, I appreciate you joining us. Anything you want to leave the viewers with as we sort of head into the weekend before we check out of this video?
I think, as always, keep an eye on those forecasts, those watches. Always head along to the Science page or check out those videos about El Niño and what's coming up for the next couple of months as well. Lots of really good information there, those subtleties, those nuances, those caveats. But yeah, lots of great information. So I'm going to off to go and watch those. And yeah, I'll catch you next week, Chester.
All right, sounds good. Thanks a lot, John. Appreciate it.